Hey guys, Rich Bazine here, your YouTube vlogger creator. Today I want to have a little fun with Filmora 14. This is the newest version, the 14.2, 1.2 or something like that. I can't keep making so many different ones. But anyway, this is Filmora 14 I'm going to be working with today, and I just want to share some stuff with you guys, and let's get right to it. As people may know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, this might be the first time hitting my YouTube channel, I like to experiment, and I like to always improvise and try to get the most use out of whatever I come across. And I always look for shortcuts and ways to save money and things of that nature. Now, what I want to point out to you guys, right up over here, see where my mouse cursor is moving, where it says 2600? That's credits, okay? AI credits. Now, if you're going to use these for your videos, or you just want to test them out, like just try it to see what it's all about, use them sparingly, because once you use them up, you're going to be paying for them, just to let you know. I love Filmora, by the way, okay? This video is being edited with Filmora 14. So, without further ado, let me show you something. I want to share this with you guys. You might have a little fun with it. Like I said, I like experiments, so if you could stick around, that'd be great, okay? Here's what I was doing here. So, again, you know, I came on, I logged onto this here, and I wanted to mess around with it and check it out, and I came across this here stock media. Now I'm going to show you how I did it. Now you're probably wondering, let me go back over here. You see over here, you're probably wondering, what's this all about here? And I'm going to show you how I got to that there, okay? I'm going to show you where I got that from and how I went about getting it to be that there, taking out the background. Now I know you're probably saying, well, can't you do it with Filmora? You can do it that way, but I do it another way, okay? When I tried to remove the background with Filmora, it comes out a little, there's a little problem with that there. For me anyway, from my experiment with it. So, let's go over here, and this is what I did. Alright, so let's get this guy out of here. Let's move this back. This is what I did, exactly how I did this here, okay? I took a moving one here, and again, when you're doing this here, you're going to decide if you want it really super big or you want it right from the beginning, okay? Now, for me, I want to keep the landscape like that. I want more of the mountainous areas here. I'm not crazy about this part here with the snows coming at you. It looks like you're probably in a plane or whatever, a helicopter, and you're flying towards the mountain and you got the snow coming in. That's okay. That background's okay as far as that part, but I want to change it up a little. I want it to be a little more colder. I want different clouds in there, different settings in there. So this is what I did, and I'm going to show you verbatim, okay? So what I did is I go to a program called Snipping tool here. I'm going to click it on. And this is how I got to it. I'm going to walk you through this here. All right, so I'm going to click New. And basically what I did was I didn't want to, you know, copy all of this here. I just wanted to copy where the top of the mountain is right here. I'm going to go across. I want to keep a little on the side. I don't want to go exactly side by side. I want to keep a little, you know, side, the borders. I want to be borderless, like that, kind of like that there, okay? Anyway, this is what it looks like. Okay, so what I did was I went over here and it says Snipping Tool. You could edit it in Paint. I hit over here, save it, right? You hit the little thing there and you can save it. I already saved it as a screenshot, okay? But this is what I did. So after I saved it, okay, I saved it already. I did the save part. I already did this, so I'm just trying to show you how I went about doing this here. So after I got that, I'm going to close this out. I went over here. Well, we'll just leave it as save anyway, just to keep it there. All right, we'll do it again. It doesn't matter. So I'll have it twice. So what I did was, then I went to Adobe Express. Now I got the free version of it, okay? The free version is what I'm using right now, okay? I like freebie stuff. The freer, the better, I always say. Anyway, so I went over here to remove background. So I click this on. And I know it says over here, easily remove backgrounds, but then it says free limited for a time, you know, free for a limited time on a remove background. But hopefully they'll extend it longer, but I don't use it too often, but it's nice to know it's there. So I went to browse, and I got a whole bunch of them. So let's go to downloads. Let's click on the downloads here, if I can get my computer to work. I think I already did it, right? Let me see, is it at the bottom over here? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is what I did. I took one of these over here like this. I opened it up. It automatically took the background out. Okay, now you can see this is transparent. If I wanted to change this here, wanted to use it, I could always put a different thing like this here, like that. But I want movement, okay? I don't want a still photo. If it still is okay, but I want transparent. So that's what I did. So after I did that, I clicked the download here, right? I clicked download. I'm showing you verbatim what I did. So now it's in my file. Okay, so I'm going to click that out. We already did that there. I'm going to click this out here. I don't no longer need to go here. This is done with Adobe Express. So I'm going to close this here. I'm going to close the browser. Now we're back over here again. Okay, we're back at the Filmora, what do you call it there? Well, home screen here. Okay, so what I did was, I'm not using this one. I just went into this particular folder to get this video clip. So what I'm going to do is go back over here to media, and here is what it looks like. Okay, now with this here, it's going to work perfect. Let me show you something over here. Let's go to stock media. Let's go to, I think, is it old library? Is it here? I think it might be this one here. Let's see if I find it here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It might not be this guy. Let's see. Let's see if we go to images or mine. Maybe it's on mine. Let's see. With downloads. I probably went to downloads. Sometimes I drive myself crazy with this stuff, guys. I'm sorry. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If I get to that picture, it should be right here. It is. Okay, here we go. This one, I like this one. You see the clouds? I like the clouds like that there. That, I think, is a good winter scene for this year, okay, for the one I want. So what I did was, I dropped this in the timeline, like that, and you're going to get this prompt that comes up for resolution, frame rate, whatever. I always keep it the highest, though. I keep it at 1920 by 1080 by 30 frames per second. Click that on there. I got that. Let's go back to my media window over here. Here is that when I took out the, to remove the background, we're going to drop this in the timeline. As you can see, this here, and what's nice about this here, being it's a snapshot, basically, you could stretch it out for it. Okay, so as you can see already, what the outcome is going to be here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop this down here like this here, and I could just to get this part out. There's two ways to do this here. Let's move this over here. You could go like this. Take this out like this here. If you want a lot of the cloud back here, this is what I was playing around with before. Let's go over here. It says basic. Click on the little padlock. Check that out. When you get the little square box, you can move it around the way you want. Let's say you want more of a cloud. You want it more cloudy like that. Then you would just, what you do is, oh, I don't want to move this too much because it gets lost in there. Let's say we move this down like this here. Like this, right? Okay. Now, we go back to this guy. That might be a little overkill. We'll play around with it. Now watch when I play it, okay? Check this out. So then you got that there. It's okay, I like it. I think I took too much of it out. I think I like it the other way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here again, and I'm going to, reconfigure it to look a little more better the way it was. I like it like that there, like that. Okay, so, something like that there. So like this here. Like that. Let's see how that looks. Let's go back. Yeah, that's kind of nice. I like that. It's kind of like a grayish, charcoal grayish winter scene. Now the only thing is, if you're going to use this just as a video clip like that there, as you can see, it's only 6 seconds. Okay. Now some people say, well, suppose you wanted to use it constantly, you wanted to extend it like that there. You can do that, but the only thing is it keeps, every time it gets to the end, it jumps, it skips. I'm trying to figure that one out, how to do that myself. I tried doing the transition things. Maybe you guys out there might be a little, more familiarized with this here. I'm basically showing you this video on how to change the background there. Like I said, think about it. If you really look at it the right way here, this went from the snowflake one here. If we go back to this one here. If I get to it, where is it? Here, library. Here we go. Here we go again, right? Oh, it's on images here. Let's go to mine. If you like this one here, that, like people say, that looks good too. I like the background. That's why I like that. But I like it, but it wasn't for me. So that's why I did it this way here with the one I like that there. Click it on here, and I like it the way it looks this way here. I think it gives it a nicer look. Okay. So that's one way of changing things around. Even though it's a fixed template, which it is, or a fixed video clip, you could change it around. You don't have to keep it that way. That's what I like about, with the way I do my videos and stuff like that. I like to experiment. I like to always take things and kind of like trip it up a little, make it look different, make it look nice. There's nothing wrong with this. If I take this clip out of here, And let's drop it back in again here. Let's go back again. Let's just get a fresh clip here. If I go back, here we go. There's another one too. There's a different one like that there. Where did it go here? I think I'm scrolling too fast, guys. Well, actually, if you want, just go like this. Just got to back out of this like this here. Like this here. Just take this out. If you ever want to go back to what you did, just go back to this here. Hit that little arrow over here, and it'll take you right back to where it was. And let's go back one more. This is nice too. Like I said, this is pretty good. I like that too. If you like that type of background, okay. But I thought the sky. Now, some people might like it like that. Now, if you like it like that, that's still not a problem. You know, let's go back over here. Let's go back to media. If you like that still like that, if you like that type of clouds like that there, that cloud formation, you can still do it the same thing. You know, just position it. You could stretch. Another thing too, you could stretch this out by hitting this little padlock. And when you get these little square boxes on there, you could change it around like that. See? So you like if you have a little of the other one there, the other one underlayment there showing, you could just hit that, unlock it, and go like this with it there. Okay, and just move it down. And when you play it, you'll have that nice cloud feature like that. Now the background, you can see a little piece of it here. I could just shift this over if I wanted to and just get rid of it altogether. So I could just click this on here and click this here. And let's go make it a little bigger like that. And it doesn't matter, it's yours, you know. Like this, if you want, you could just even lower it down a little too, like that. But it depends. You can play around with it like that there. See? And when you play it like this, now you got that there. I think that's more of a nice winter scenery part. I'm just showing you how to change things around here, folks. You're not compelled to keep what they have there if you don't like it. It's just I'm throwing it out there, you know. Like I said again, I like to play around with this stuff and, you know, have fun with it. Now the other thing too, if you come over here, it says on the top where it says image and it says color, you can have presets here. Okay, you can have a lot more fun with this here. Let's hit this little arrow here, drop down arrow, and now you can even make it even different. Look at this. Now I'm not gonna, you know, just you could play around with it your own. You can make it a black and white scene too. Okay, you can like this with it. Every time you hover over it, it'll change it. Okay. If you want to give it that cool look or whatever, you could do it like that there. That's pretty cool like that. They have a whole bunch of them. Filmora gives you quite a bit of them over here. You got the green one over here. You got this. That's the Cool Max. This is Epic. I don't think Epic's good for a winter scene. Okay, yeah, you got this one here. No, don't like that one. This one's not too bad. You want something to look wintry, you know. You want that winter look, you know. Here, no good with this one. Nah, doesn't do it. This one's not too bad. The old film, I guess, whatever. It depends, you know. You know, it depends what you want to highlight in this whole thing here, you know. Now, remember one thing. That's for this. We're changing the color of this. Check this out. Let's go down to the bottom here, to the regular video clip itself. This is a still photo. Remember that. If we go over here, and we go to color, look at the presets on that now. You see how that works? Because that's the background. So what happens is, what we do, if you want to do that, if you ever want to know how to do that, it's just a matter of clicking the top or the bottom or whatever, okay? So you could do that as well. You could keep it black and white, but if you're going to do that, then go over here and click that on black and white. This way it all looks uniform. So let's go over here again. You know, let's see if we click that black and white. Now it looks, now you got the both together, okay? But remember, if you want to change one with the other, if you want to leave it like this, it's one thing. I kind of like it like the way it was, you know, not like that there. And you can just go none. You can just keep none. If you want to get it out, just keep none. But if you want to change the back of the clouds now, this is where you're going to do all that little magic. See, now you can make it really dark like that, okay? And every time you hover over, it's going to change it. See? This one looks more of like a natural type of thing, like that there. Dark cloud like that. It's cool. See? That's cool too, like that. Huh. You got to play around with it. But that's the thing. See, and here's the other thing too. I'm going to just use this as an example. Once you like it, you like that setting and stuff like that. For whatever reason, if you wanted to use that video clip, you can use it. See? Now you got it. You can use it like that. And here's the other thing I want to share with you guys. Once you get it to where you want it, right over here, we go back to video here. we're going to leave it like that for now. I'm not going to play around too much with that there. I just want to show you stuff really quick here. Once you like what you see here, let's just say you want to use it as a backdrop photo. Okay, you don't want to make it's not going to be a video clip. You see the little camera here? Click that on. And remember, you're going to be in the project media folder. This is where you're creating your video. Click the little camera on. It's going to take a snapshot of it. It's going to get this message, right? Snapshot PNG. I get that you can change it to JPEG as well, right? Yeah. I just leave it for default setting. And you're going to click it on. And there it is. And then once you do that, once you played around with your configuration, stuff like that, you just come over here, right click it, whatever, and just hit cut, whatever. You can cut them out. And now you could drop this new guy in there, and there you got the new background like that there. You could do that pretty much with any of the photos in here like that there. It's a little time consuming when you want to get it out. And you might say, well, Rich, how come you couldn't remove the background with that there, you know, with Filmora? Why did you have to go to Adobe Express? Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's get this out of here. But you see, that would be your snapshot. And if you wanted to save this, let's say I wanted to save this photo, I would go over here to my global media folder. All right, like that there. This is where I keep all my stuff in here. Right, this is all my other stuff. What I would do is, let's go back to project media. What I would do is, you don't have to open that file up. You just click this on and just drag it in. So you see the little plus sign and the arrow, and you drop it in there. Right, you'll have two now. You'll have one here in your project media, and this is the one you're going to save it. And boom, there it is. So it's in my global media folder. So that'll stay there until I remove it. And if you don't want it, you just right click and just hit delete, and boom, it goes away. See, and you can delete it. You're not compelled to keep it there. All right. So let's say I want to show you how I got like the reason why the background remover doesn't really work to go in this particular case. Let me show you. So let's get out of here. Let's cut this out. Let's go back over here, and we're going to go to. Well, actually, I should drop that thing in there. I'll show you. Let me go back to this folder again. Let me drop this one in here again. Let's go back to the stock media. All right, let's go back here. I'm gonna have to, I have to show you the whole thing because you probably won't get the full effect of it if I don't. So let's go back where I got that there. Oh boy. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's there. It's here. You know, I don't know if you guys upgraded to the new Filmora, but if you didn't, you should. Got a lot of great stuff in there. And a lot of good things. All right, here we are. Okay, so same thing. Okay, same process like that. We got that. Now, let me go back to the one where it has that cloud in there. That's mountainous areas there. If I can get to it. Here we go. I just seen it. I just seen it. There we go. Let's drop this in here. Okay. Same thing. Reply. Keep them together. Keep the project settings the same. All right. Okay. So now you say, well, can't you do that there? Let's move this out of here like this. You say, well, can't you just remove this here within Filmora? I tried it. Okay. You go to AI Tools, Portrait. This is what it looks like. You see? And even with that's the advanced cutout, even with the quick cutout mode, it disappears. Okay, so I did play around. I did make an effort to use that there. Let's go back over here again. What happened here? I did make the attempt to do that there, but as you can see, it don't work. And then when you unclick the AI portrait cutout, it comes back like that. So when it comes to this, removing the background like this here, and this, unless I'm doing it wrong, which I don't think I am, I've been doing it like this right along with other photos and stuff like that. It works, but for this particular reason, that's what happens, and you can't, you know, you can't put that in there. So yeah, that's how I had to do that there, guys. All right, so that's why I had to, you know, do with the snipping tool. I cut out the photo, you know, cut out the. This is a video clip. No, I made a still out of it because again, I didn't care for that like that there. I thought the other way was around. It was nice. So anyway, I like doing things my way. You know, when you're set in your ways, when it comes to doing things, it's hard to like. Well, it's not saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but it's, to me, I found it to be easy the way I did it. So it's not really that much of a process if you really think about it. It's just a matter of going to, you know, right. Some people may think it is, you know, I got to go to the snipping tool, and the snipping tool comes with Windows 11. I think it's with 10 as well. It's not that much to put the effort in, the time and effort in it to make what you want to come out looking good. And I think, to be personally honest with you, I do like it the way it looks like this here. I do like that, you know. It's not going because, like I said, it's a still shot, it's a snapshot, as you can see. So I do like it like that. I like the idea you could change it around. And you could do that basically, folks, before I end this video, you could do that basically with all the stock media they have here with different things. You could do the same thing with different things. But you got to see how it's going to work, though. I mean, like, you know, like if I was to look at this one here, say, geez, can I change the background? Can I change the sky? Yeah, sure I could. I could do the same thing with that there. I'd have to do just like I showed you. Get the picture, take a snapshot of it, and I can put a background there instead of having an animated background with the blue sky like this here, you know, with the clouds and stuff like that. I could change it around and do stuff like that. And you could do it pretty much with a lot of different things here. It's just, you just got to use your imagination. What's that saying? You know, the only limitation is your imagination. I love, excuse me, I love experimenting with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Imagine doing something like this. You could put a little thing like this in here. Like this here. Check this out. You know, you don't want that there. I'm just saying you'd have to get that out of there first. Now, something like this here, to get this in here, here's where I think you remove the background in this one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if it'll work with this here. Let's do the quick cutout. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could do crazy things like that, right? You know, I'm just goofing around, guys. But there's things you could do like that there. Boom, you know, blow up. But you could just crazy things like that there. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, it doesn't look too good. I'm only messing around with this, guys. You guys can play around with this on your own leisure and stuff like that there. That's all I want to show you. And you could do that, again, with other things like that as well, okay? They got different things you could do that with. So you got to go to, in order to do that, you got to go to stock media. Now, here's the images. This is over here. See, when you see this here really quick, where it says 2600, that's credits. Now, I personally, I would only use this here very sparingly because I don't like having where you got to pay monthly for things. Okay, it's nice. It's very generous that, you know, Filmora gave you 26. You know, gave me 26. I think do it for standard. I think anybody would get that. I believe it's nice that they give you, you know, 2,600 credits. But if you're using it like me, for example, to experiment with this here, I don't want to use it up for something like this here. That's why, with me, I always try to find an alternate route to do things. I always try to do things a little different, you know. Try to, like, keep it simple, but get almost the same effect out of it, you know. Sometimes things, you got to try these things out for yourselves, you know. But I love experimenting. If I come across any other little ideas and tips and tricks on things like this, especially using Filmora, it's my go-to video editing software. And if you're starting out in YouTube, and you don't know what kind of software to get if this is the first time, you might want to try, you know, what do you call it, Filmora 14, especially if you're a new YouTuber out there, if you don't have a video editing software. I highly recommend it. I think it's user friendly, you know. I think it is. I've been using it since the 8.76 version. I think even further back. That's the reason why I throw that out there is because I remember that's the one that always stuck in my head, that 8.76 version, and I loved it back then. I even love it now. You know, it's changed. And if you want to see the latest one, I remember I told you before, I wasn't sure which one it is, because they did a couple with within a couple of days. I think the 6th and I think the 5th or whatever. I have the timestamps on it because I did with the snipping tool. I saved them. Anytime you want to find out, here, we'll do it again. Just go to help and go over here. Go to where it says about, and it'll tell you 14. I think I said 14 2.1 whatever. Okay, that's the latest one they have right now. Okay, that's at least the one I downloaded. So anytime you want to do that, just go to help and go to about. It'll tell you the latest version I have. Okay, I had the perpetual plan, just to let you guys know. So I get the updates automatically. I don't pay anything for them. I think a lot of people might say, oh, if you get the, you know, you got to pay for the upgrades, stuff like that. Not me. I mean, the gospel truth. I haven't paid for them since I had the perpetual plan, and it goes back. It goes back, you know, for quite a few years. And like I said, I love them. I've been using them ever since. So that's what I can tell you guys. If I don't forget, I will drop it in the comment section if you want to sign up with Filmora. If you're unsure about, if you never use Adobe Express, I'm using the free version. I could drop the link to that too. Okay, I'll drop it in the comment section. You guys could check it out. All right. Like I said, I like the free version. That one there. I know they have. If you want to have, I guess, use more features of it, you're gonna have to pay for it and stuff. But for my need right now, like that there, it works for me, you know, so I can't complain. All right. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, it helped. You had a little fun, you know, with this here. You know, you might want to try it for yourself, play around with it and stuff. You know, what do you got to lose, right? You know, experiment with, have fun with it. Have fun with Filmora. It's a great video editing software. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. And if you do like this video, or if you checked out any of my other videos, I just want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. Hope you like the content. You come back for more. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. And if you want to be updated when I post that videos, please hit that bell notification icon. This is Rich Bassini signing off. I will talk to you guys the next time. Take care, and bye-bye for now.